Lucas and Lily had been the perfect couple, or so it seemed to the world. Their love had blossomed during their college years, a time when everything felt like an adventure. But like many love stories, theirs took an unexpected turn. Lucas was an aspiring musician, and his guitar strummed melodies that could melt the coldest hearts. Lily was a free spirit with an infectious laughter that could brighten even the darkest days. Together, they had carved a little world filled with music, laughter, and love. The years passed, and the world's expectations began to weigh upon them. Lucas had dreams of making it big with his music, while Lily's career was on a steady, more conventional path. The pressures of life pushed them in different directions, and their love faced its first cracks. One evening, after a heated argument about priorities, Lucas left their apartment with his guitar. The last words he heard from Lily were, "Maybe we need some time apart." As he walked down the rain-soaked streets of the city, his heart was heavy. Music had always been his solace, but that night, the notes that escaped his guitar were a reflection of his pain. It was as though he was pouring his heart out to the silent city. Meanwhile, back in their apartment, Lily sat alone, tears streaming down her face. She hadn't meant for their argument to escalate like it had, but she couldn't deny the growing distance between them. Her heart ached, and she yearned for the simpler times when they had been inseparable. Days turned into weeks, and Lucas and Lily's world was filled with silence and loneliness. They hadn't spoken, and their apartment felt empty without the melodies that once filled the air. The thought of reconciliation crossed their minds, but pride held them back. One evening, Lucas received an invitation to perform at a small, intimate music club. He couldn't help but feel it was a sign, a chance to express what words could not convey. The audience was entranced by his soulful melodies, but little did they know that each note was an unspoken message to Lily. The night of his performance, Lily, overcome with nostalgia, decided to attend. She stood in the back of the club, hidden in the shadows, her eyes locked on the man she still loved. The songs played on, and her heart ached with each chord. After his set, Lucas found himself in the dimly lit bar, and there, in the shadows, he saw her. Lily, the love he couldn't forget, stood before him, her eyes glistening with unshed tears. They exchanged glances filled with longing and regret. The space between them was filled with the music of their memories, a melody that had never truly faded. The crowd melted away as they approached each other, their hearts pounding in rhythm. Lucas took Lily's hand, and the world seemed to stand still. There were no words, just the unspoken love that still bound them. With tears streaming down her face, Lily whispered, "I missed your music." Lucas smiled, his eyes glistening with emotion. "I missed you." Their lips met in a passionate kiss, a testament to the love that had endured the trials of time and distance. They knew that life would never be easy, but they also knew that their love was worth fighting for. In that moment, the heartbreak they had endured seemed like a distant memory. The world once again felt like an adventure, and the music of their love played on. As they held each other, surrounded by the soft hum of the club, they made a silent promise to never let life's pressures pull them apart again. They had found their way back to each other, and this time they would hold on even tighter, knowing that true love could withstand the most heart-wrenching trials.
Subscribe the channel, comment to the video, and share with your friends.